Welcome back. We're in Baltimore, and this is kind of becoming one of my favorite teams in the Big Three. The Enemies taking on a surprise team in the Aliens. This is going to be a good one. The Enemies are one of the funner teams to watch in this league. But let's look back on what happened today in Week 3 down in Baltimore. Bivouacs, Triplets, Ghost Ballers, Tri-State, all taking care of business, and you're already looking forward week to week. Hello, everybody. I'm Brian Scalabrine alongside the Hall of Famer Nancy Lieberman. And Nancy, let's start with Enemies. I wasn't sure about them last year. Right now, they're establishing themselves as one of the better teams in this league.
Yeah, it took them a bit last year to get going, but they had a run at the end of the year. Swaggy took over, started coaching them, and when you have Jordan Crawford and you have Elijah Stewart, two of the best scorers, young people, bounce. But Jordan Crawford, this man right here, he went through a stretch where I don't think he probably shot like 80%.
80% it was.
It was unbelievable, and he knows how to close out games. He knows how to celebrate, and he knows how to have you in the background.
You know what? And he loves to hoop. Absolutely loves to hoop. Check it out. 2-0, average margin of victory, 10 points. Outscored opponents by a combined 52-21 in the second half. 80 points allowed. It's really because they don't miss in the second half. Now on the other side, Aliens had a good first week. Paul Millsap, he gets hurt, but they bounced back in the second week, beat the Ball Hogs. What are you seeing with them?
Well, I thought that with Paul Millsap, getting hurt and having surgery on his Achilles, his brothers stepped up. Abraham played really, really well. John played great. They have shooters. They're fearless. They're playing for a purpose right now. And, Rick Mahorn, he deserves to have a team that is going to be able to compete.
Rachel, watch out. Water flowing. Rachel had to get out of there quick. By the way, Deuce Bullet on their team, Al Jefferson as well, but the Enemies, Crawford, Elijah Stewart, Isaiah Austin, Quincy Miller, Chris Allen. So this team is really good. So this is going to be a big-time matchup. There's my guy, Rick Mahorn, and I agree with Nancy. Rick Mahorn deserves to have a really good team. I was really disappointed when Millsap got hurt, but man, what a great win last week. I'm really curious on what these guys do in Week 3. There's Swaggy P, Nick Young, former player, and he has fun coaching and they have fun playing. Here are the rules. First team to 50, halftime's 25, no game clock, but you have a shot clock. Free throws, one shot for wherever you get fouled, 4-point shot, and if you don't like a call, you could bring the fire and players go one-on-one to determine it.
Well, you talked a little bit about Rick Mahorn. He's given so much to the game of basketball, obviously with the Bad Boy, the Pistons, the WNBA, now the Big 3, does TV. He's just an all-around amazing man.
There's Al Jefferson. That thing is automatic right there.
Yeah, Al's a big guy. He knows what to do when he's around the basket. And, the Aliens had to pick up Ebanks when Millsap got hurt, and now he's starting, right?
Yeah, they went with a little bit bigger of a lineup.
Yeah, a little plug-in play, and you change what your lineup looks like, correct?
There's Ebanks up top. It's long. Miller with a rebound. Gets inside, fades on that 1-foot step back.
Yeah, that's a matchup that he's got to take Dusan down low and just, you got a baby on you, you got to finish at the rim.
Ebanks with a jab and right over the top. I guess you could say they got names. Dusan's a good player. Al Jefferson, guy that was in this league, was out of this league, now he's back in this league. So a really interesting team.
And the same thing with Dusan. He played with his Euro players for a while, realized that the Euros were amazing as, Stewart hits a 3. But I think he's better in this setting because now he can do more. And he's one of the best 3-on-3 players in the world.
Yeah, and 3X is a different game than this 3-on-3. And that's international FIBA 3-on-3. Al Jefferson with that step through, big miss, not hit the rim, so a shot clock violation.
It's interesting to me that Stewart literally was sitting, one stunt away from Jefferson and leaving Dusan open at the top, saying, go ahead, I think I can close out on air and still get there.
There's a hard cut. Crawford in the corner. He's short with it. You don't want to see him get going. Inside, Ebanks goes up. They're going to take the foul on the ground. All right, we got something that's fun to watch. During the first timeout, Mike Bibby, king of the 4 in this league, he's going to be doing a 4-point competition. I don't know who he's playing against, but
probably Pargo. Probably Jeremy Pargo.
No, he's playing against a fan, and he likes his chances. That's all I know. He likes his chances. Ebanks inside, lays it up. 6'3".
Scout, don't you still owe Bibby $100 from that last loss?
I do. I owe him 100, but I got to give 20 to
We didn't forget about that.
I got to give 20 to the driver, so you tell him I got him next week, all right?
All right. You got it.
That's off and go right up with it. That's what they do. Aliens off to a good start, 8-3.
Yeah, they're making this thing really simple, and I like the fact that they've gotten bigger right here. You just don't realize when a guy is, 2-3 inches taller, and Ebanks is that.
Stewart, that's short. Move the ball here. Stewart gets it back. He gets shoved by Dusan. I don't know what happened in the corner.
I didn't either.
But he's tying that shoe up. That's what I used to do when I was a kid. Sprain an ankle, tie it up tighter.
Well, he's going to have to because he just signed a big old contract in Italy. He was playing in Israel this year.
Well, he stepped on the board. Like hit his ankle on the board. So I'm sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt you. So where did he play last year?
He played in Eilat. He and TJ Klein with my team, my son, doubles as my son, played at Eilat and in Israel. He's an unbelievable scorer, but he just signed a contract, Stewart, in Italy. And, he's a young guy, I think 26 years old, a huge future.
I like his personality. I really do.
Thank you.
Yeah, he's got a great personality, and I saw his dad on the plane flying in here, so it's kind of cool when the families get to see their babies play.
Here's Bullet from the wing, got 10 on the clock, gets the pick and roll, they go right inside, another foul. That's a lot of fouls.
Yes, so
that's 4,
early.
Yeah. No, that's going to be 3 fouls on enemies. You don't see a lot of fouls in the first half. You see them in the second half. He's on top, inside, good use of his body. That's 4 fouls on the enemies.
Yeah, that's a beautiful play, turning the corner right there, and I'm sure Isaiah Austin right here. See, he got caught up too high, and Dusan did a great job going off the opposite foot, extending so you can't block it.
Now, I always wonder when you do bring the fire and you give up that much size, why not dribble around for 6 or 7 seconds to get the big man moving?
Well, then the clock's going to expire.
No, you get 10 seconds. You get 10. There's Dusan
He's doing
taking
what
his
you
time.
said right now.
He sure is. He's got 4. He's got 3. He's got 2. And no good. I would have dribbled like a lot of space.
Yeah, no, I'm not saying, so I'm not a fan of that. I'm a fan of you attack, straight line attack first. If somebody stays with you or is bigger, you can then back it out.
Got it.
Because, he went to no man's land.
Correct. He didn't play in straight lines.
Yeah.
Got it. There's Austin, good player.
Yeah.
Fade away, that's off. And he's having trouble finding their basket right now. Ebanks, another face-up jumper.
Well, he's been doing a great job, huh?
Yes, he is.
Come in, West Virginia, has played really, really well. He's been in this league before.
Ebanks on the glass. Went off his leg. Crawford gets tough right there. That is just a different level of a move.
Yeah, I mean, you get Millsap, he comes in, Abraham, and see, he opened the gate. He dropped his foot, and, Crawford saw that, and you go right through that player.
Another foul. That's the 5th on enemies. So now they got to kind of be careful. Down 10-7, every foul is a free throw, and then you get the ball back if you make it.
Yeah, if they get into the sixth foul, what's going to happen is every time that they, like you said, they get fouled, they shoot a foul shot, you're taking possessions away from one of, if not the best offensive team in the league.
Now Jefferson back in the game, and he's a walk-in bucket.
He's what I think you call a space eater.
He
Could
is
that
a
be?
yeah.
That's not
you
going to
can't
hurt
come off his
anybody's
body,
feelings, right?
No, he's fine with it.
Don't hit me on X.
He's really comfortable with himself. Oh, and one. There, Austin with the tough move just goes right over the top of Al Jefferson.
Yeah, that's a good one right here. Number one, former number one draft pick. So talented. When he was at Baylor, I mean, he could have been in the NBA.
Yeah.
You know, they had a heart problem, and he's big, he's strong, he's smart. He's now coaching in college, assistant coach.
Knocks it down, so 10-10. After all that, enemies is tied up. The aliens have here a little high pick and roll. Millsap brothers, Al Jefferson.
Yeah, they switch on everything. They do a really good job, but they switch, and they're so quick.
Oh, that's a foul. Yeah, that's an easy foul. I don't know why they sat on that whistle.
Yeah, so right here, I'm sorry. You can just see it, yeah, the body of Millsap going right in. And, you know, you do scratch your head. The referee that was right here doesn't call it. I'm going to coaching, officiating school, because I want to understand the angles and what people see or don't see.
I don't care where you're at, that's a foul. Remember, the big three, you shoot a 3 for 3 points. Here's Al taking his time. Pick and roll. Shot is up. There's a foul as well.
It's hard to guard people one-on-one in this league. I mean, and you know, sometimes you're in a drop, sometimes you're switching, sometimes you're blitzing it right here. Now, Isaiah was in a drop, and you know, Crawford couldn't get over the top of it. It's so hard. And if you make your foul shots, you know, that's part of the secret sauce of how to win.
13-10. Crawford stretching out the defense. Ooh, what a counter. Gets to the middle. Gets a bucket.
That's one of their go-to plays right now. They run that quite a bit during the season, and they're so good at running that little play.
Millsap for 3. Oh, Jefferson on that glass. Scoops it up. Little pump fake. Kick out. Short with it. And the other. Oh, that's a good job by Millsap on the glass. Austin elevates, soft touch.
Yeah, you're not going to block that shot. Once he elevates and he shoots the ball so high over his head, great fundamentals.
I just feel like the enemies are like the most skilled team. Like everyone can knock down a shot, everyone can move it, they can create their own. I mean, it's really fun to watch.
No, I agree with you. They do a great job of that.
Yeah, last year they won the championship. They started out real slow and then just came on so strong. And
they did.
Yeah, look at this. I mean, so Power the next year lost in the semis. They were 5-3. Triplets 6-2. Right now, enemies 2-0.
They just have so much confidence, and you could see it when they're walking around their locker room. You know, Nick Young has done a great job, and for him to say, you know what, I'm going to help coach this team, but I'm going to let my players play. It
like
means
that.
something.
Yeah. I mean, and when Jordan Crawford, like you mentioned it last year, he was on a stretch there. It was like 4 or 5 games where he shot 80%. And he was unstoppable. And we see a lot of unstoppable guys in this league. I don't know if I've ever seen a performance like that over 4 or 5 weeks.
Yeah, I mean, you've had like Joe Johnson, or you've had Jason Richardson, but he was certainly in that category and just lifted them to a victory. So you can see right here the drive. I mean, when you're 7 foot plus, it's just like playing on a Nerf basket.
Ebanks played well to start the game, continues when he checks right back in. Alien's hanging around. Enemy's 18. See the score, 18-17.
Yeah, I would say that's a foul.
Yeah, that's an easy foul. It's like you can't shove the guy into the screen.
Yeah, if you're going to do that, what you want to do, you want to get up close. You want to use your body. Now you can lean into them. I think I just fouled you, by the way.
Yeah. I don't think they would have called it. I don't get any calls. I played in the Big 3. You remember? I got 0 calls.
I know, but I did see a picture with you with the championship trophy.
Yeah, I did do that.
With Boston. They're so quick on 50-50 balls.
Yes, they are.
And they bring Allen in. He's another shooter that they have.
And he goes through it on the glass.
You know what they say when somebody has bounce? He has bounce. I mean, the minute he hit bing, he's up and he's beating you to the rebound.
Ebanks taking his time, got the side, goes up strong. Oh, doesn't walk with it. Shot is off.
Got to clear your feet. Big's got to get out of the lane, and the ball's got to get behind the three-point line.
A lot of dribble in there. Led to a turnover and to a layup. That's like transition in the Big 3.
Yeah, that's great defense right here. What's this? Just the physicality right here. Dusan comes from the blind side, and he's just an incredible passer.
Dusan on the glass. Millsap taking his time, gets that ghost screen. He's wide open. Eventually, you got to make one of those. Elijah Stewart with the side, spin move, pull up, buckets.
You can just tell with the Millsaps, by the way. I'm watching off the ball, and Abraham is just low and sitting on the knees of, I think it was Austin because of the height difference, all of them. And Paul, if you're watching this game, you are missed. We're thankful that you chose to play and sign to come to the Big 3, and for somebody who works so hard, it seems almost cruel that you got hurt.
Yeah, Paul played great that first game. It is a shame that he got hurt. I mean, I just thought he was awesome. I was really happy to see him. It's really hard in the first game of your Big 3 career to play that well.
I love Bring the Fire, by the way.
Yeah, I do too.
It brings so much energy. It's mano a mano. And, for a coach, you get a chance to have a different strategy on how to utilize it once a half. And going back to Paul Millsap, Joe Johnson, they train so hard. They bring players together.
Austin with a fadeaway. Short rim. Good defense, good offense.
Yeah. Ebanks is so physical. I mean, he's come in and he's shown his offensive skill set. He's shown his competitiveness.
Ebanks to his spot. Takes his time. Back rim. Elijah Stewart. Over to Allen. Allen for 3. Short with it. Ebanks another board. Dusan up for 3. In and out. Stewart. In and out.
You see how quick they are in transition?
Yeah, they move to space very well.
Yeah, no dribble, just get the ball out.
Millsap tracks that rebound down. Comes off. Dusan another 3. He takes it. Back rim. A lot of good looks, a lot of wide open looks. Dusan with the steal, read that perfectly.
Yes, he did.
Likes his matchup. That's 5 in a row. And he hit it out again. 5 threes. I like that he kept shooting them, though.
You have to shoot. Yeah, you know, shooters shoot, and
at the end, I was like, you know, he's just all right, you know. Then I got a stat sheet. He had 39, 19 assists, and 17 rebounds. I was like, man, I had 10 and 12, and I thought I had a good game.
yeah, he's unbelievable. but
Unreal.
What he's done in his career is fantastic.
Here's Austin, gets downhill. He is so skilled.
Yes, he is. Off the dribble, posting up, blocking shots. Look at this. He just looks. He knows how to move your foot just with the ball fake.
Now Jefferson, ooh, misses the putback. Went off Dusan's leg. It's going to be enemy's ball.
They make
Austin,
the extra pass.
giving you a little shake there. Hezzy, fade. That's off. Now Jefferson, board. Dusan. Oh, now he's a little gun shy after missing those 5 in a row. Gets to the rim, gets to contact. Smart play.
Absolutely. You can't let a shot blocker extend their arm. You have to go up through their chin. Dusan has done this many times. Look at him. He goes, and look how tight he is, and he comes right up underneath him.
Oh, man. I don't know what happened to Austin, but he's down. I looked at the replay. Oh, he's grabbing his stomach.
I wonder if you got a knee or an elbow. Let's take a look. I mean, Dusan is a lot bigger and stronger than you think. It didn't look like there was a lot of contact.
He's hurting.
Oh yeah, he's
really
in
hurt.
pain.
Yeah. Just looked like a shoulder to the stomach. I mean, I gotta be honest. I've watched a lot of NBA games. I've never seen a guy go down like that on a contact like that.
Might have caught him just in the right place, maybe like between the ribs or.
Hope he's all right. Good player, fun to watch. Really good team they have out here.
Absolutely, part of a championship.
So Dusan will go to the line. Remember, the game halftime is at 25. So if enemies makes the next basket, it will be halftime.
Yeah, this game has gone a little bit longer. The first one was like bam, bam, and it was gone.
Well, enemies have kind of, their rhythm is usually in the second half, they just barrage you with threes and drives, and it's over quickly. And I think that's what we saw in that Tri-State game.
You know, I've been watching Isaiah Austin. They're trying to get him to the locker room, and you know, he stops every couple steps. So we really do hope he's okay.
Ebanks on the glass. Man, I hope he is all right. He's walking really slow. All right, here's Crawford up top. Got the screen. It's downhill. It's the foul. You know, I played against him. I coached him in Golden State, Crawford. And he could score, and I like to play one-on-one with the guys, and let me lock this up. It doesn't look that hard. I'm telling you, his shiftiness and his shot and everything, it keeps you on skates the whole time, and it's translated from the NBA to this league, where it's really hard for guys to stay in front of him. And that'll do it. That's halftime right there. 26-23. Second half coming up. Enemies. Always a fun, exciting second half team. We'll be right back.
think he looks at Jordan Crawford and says, man, you were in the league all those years. You dominated. You were an all-star. I want to learn from you.
Jordan Crawford getting to his spot. Elevates. That rim. That's off. Yeah, and the Aliens really struggled from 3.
Yeah, they had that period you talked about where Dusan missed, 5 shots in a row, and they're a really good shooting team. But it's going to be a different makeup here with Isaiah Austin in the locker room. Quincy Miller, he's big, he's strong, he's 6'10", and he also went to Baylor. So it's the thing with the big guys at Baylor.
Now Jefferson mistimes his jump. Elijah Stewart for 3. Good controlled tap out to Miller.
See the weak side rebounding.
Yeah.
I noticed that last year when they were playing the triplets in the championship game, how quick they are, and they do such a great job on the weak side offensive rebounding.
Dusan, step back. Ebanks, who's playing really well. Al Jefferson inside. Automatic travel call. Miller, 3. That's long.
Sometimes when you come into the game, I'm sorry, Scott.
And Knox finally gets one to go.
Yeah, and we were talking shooters have to shoot. But when you come into the game like this, Quincy really hasn't played. You got to get some shots. Whether you make it or miss it, you got to get some shots.
That's the mindset. It's just be aggressive. Eventually, you'll get into this game.
Absolutely.
It's a great take by Crawford, turning the corner. Love that Creed jersey, by the way. I'm all into the nickname jerseys.
I love it, right? You learn so much about people when they throw a nickname down.
Ebanks in the corner. And he knocks down. Evan calling it a 3. Hanging around.
Hanging around. I mean, that's an unbelievable pickup. I mean, he's pretty much one of their best players already.
Stewart. Now Jefferson gets it, clears it. Dusan wipes his hand up the top of the key, looking for some action. Ebank, 4 on the clock. He steps back. It's up. Nope. Stewart clears.
I thought he could have put that right back up.
I didn't know if it hit the rim or not. And Miller knocks down 1, and that's what you said, Nancy. Just keep shooting. Eventually, you'll get yourself into the game. It
will. I mean, and he's a really good, he could space the floor. He could go to the basket, but if you can knock it down, knock it down.
Dusan, step back. They just let him shoot, and he missed again. I would think that, I've never seen him miss this many shots in a row, ever.
No, and he's such
Oh, my goodness. Al Jefferson said, I'm not dealing with this.
Hey, I'm going to change it from cred to Spinderella. Look at this. Al Jefferson's like, come on now. This is worth my foul.
He's like, nah, man, I'm not playing that game. You can save that for somebody else.
It is so true. You just don't want to get embarrassed.
Crawford for 4. No. Hustles.
Remember we talked about?
Yep. Weak side rebounding.
50-50 balls. They're so quick to it. They get the extra shot.
Yeah, clip that side of the backboard.
This is still a game right here. I mean, the Aliens are playing really good basketball.
They are. Crawford urging Miller to go. He pulls up from 3. This is it. There's the 50-50 balls. Elijah Stewart in the rim. Kicks it out. Miller, pump fakes. He's got time. 7 on the clock. Call foul.
Yeah, that's just that's youth and quickness and just tracking it down.
That's a lot of ball.
They got a really small team.
Yeah, usually Austin. He left early in the game. Took a shoulder to the stomach. Kind of limped out of here. There's Allen playing bully ball underneath.
Yeah, Allen has come in. You know, he's a Drew League star. Have you ever seen him play in the Drew?
I haven't.
YouTube him. He's really good. Another Michigan State player, Tommy Izzo. He seems to manufacture great players, but he's fun to watch. You know, he comes off the bench. He can shoot from anywhere.
How do you watch the Drew League? On TV?
You can stream.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, I mean, everything now is streamable.
Oh, this is great news. Austin is back.
Or Zeke.
Love to see it. I was really worried. I'm not kidding you guys. I was really worried. The way he went down and limped out of here, I was worried.
Well, it's great. You know, they really have great trainers here. And they before the game, they're working on the players. They're stretching them. They're working with them, making sure they're healthy. Now to be able to have him back on the bench is fabulous. It's a family league, right? With the Millsaps and the Teagues, and it's fun to have these young people. Coaches have their sons, and you know, I have my son playing in the league, TJ.
Here's Crawford up top. Looking to get going with the dribble. Rises up, and they just keep missing. Good rebound by Allen. They take advantage of this. Goes baseline, short with it. There's a 50-50 ball again. Crawford, other side of the rim. It is amazing how quick they are to those 50-50 balls.
It adds up. You know, now they got 38 points. Look at this. They come down, and they make you pay because now you're scrambling on those 50-50 balls.
Little screen and slip. Millsap.
That's his old-time basketball right there.
Yeah, it is, right? Yeah.
Give and go.
Here's Stewart. 38-35. Another open shot. Ooh. Right, you mentioned it was a family league. Let's take a look. Family photos right here. There's the Millsaps. John Millsap, Paul Millsap, Abraham Millsap.
And they're all ballers. And look how beautiful their mom is and their brother. And it's really cool to be able to turn on the tube and, you know, you played as kids together.
Yeah.
Now you get to play as adults or, you know, after you're, you know, you gave the NBA all you got. I mean, Paul Millsap was an all-star, amazing player for that matter.
Yeah, a couple conference finals. And not highly recruited out of high school, turned into an amazing NBA player.
Because of his work ethic. It's like Joe Johnson. I mean, they live in the gym. And I bet you, I wish I had film on the battles with Abraham and his brother just in the backyard, right? Who went in, you know, crying to mom that, you know, so-and-so beat me up.
Yeah.
You know, your family toughens you up.
I have a young family I work with, twin brothers, Cooper Flag and Ace Flag. Ace plays for my AAU team, and all I heard of the stories of them battling till midnight, playing one-on-one for 5 hours straight.
I saw Cooper play when Cube and I were at the Basketball Hall of Fame.
Oh, yeah, I was
when
there.
When he got the Impact Award.
That game was amazing.
And, you know, the Hoop Hall Classic for the men and women. I couldn't believe how good Cooper Flag was. You work with him?
Yeah.
That's amazing.
Here's to bring the fire. Millsap taking his time. He's going to be stripped. Good defense.
You know, we've been talking so much about Elijah Stewart's offense, but you see his quickness, his confidence, him moving his feet, stronger than you think, you know, chesting him up. This is good stuff. And Carmelo said this, which I thought was great in his interview with Rachel. You don't understand how tough it is to play 3-on-3 basketball, the conditioning, the stamina, the physicality on every single play, because you can't hide or just run to the corner.
Stewart up top, looking to be aggressive. That is an aggressive move. And he bounces out. Abraham Millsap inside of his brother. Here's John on the post. Rises up. It rolls out. Jordan Crawford with the rebound. He clears it.
This is where they close games out. They just pick up the speed.
Yeah, they're getting the shots that they normally knock down. Oh, there's some hustle right there. Good block. Allen saves it, gets it back, and that's a layup.
Right? Great defense, creates great offense. Anticipation, the weak side recovery by Allen, but, you know, the multiple efforts. Not only do I contest the shot, but then I fall down and I pass the shot.
Yeah, that's a live group. Guys who attack, they defend, they get 50-50 balls, they rebound on the weak side, and they got game when they have the ball in their hands.
OGs to start the league, Steve Jackson here with me. Good friend, my brother. We got some questions I'm going to ask you. All right? You're on a guys trip, guys only trip. What country are you heading to?
Somewhere in South America.
Got Mario Chalmers here, former teammate, played with him in Miami Heat. Got some questions for you. Tell the public something that they wouldn't know about you.
I'm nice on the pool table. That's one thing about me. I'm nice on the pool table.
So you like to hustle. You like to hustle. You're a hustler.
I just say I like to play pool.
Okay. Got the Hall of Famer Michael Cooper here. How you doing?
I'm with Mike Bibby, and I ask you a question, Mike Bibby. Of all the players in the league, if you could take one of them out to dinner and have a steak dinner with, who would it be?
In the league right now?
You have to think about that. Of course, it would be Michael Cooper. Now, Mike Bibby.
Spit some 16 from me real quick.
Oh, wow.
Real quick. Just something, you grab the mic and you.
Oh,
you
wow.
got the microphone.
Trillest dude stirring led into the league. Now I'm seeing more bread than lettuce and some cheese. Roll with them killer bees, but mine ain't Africanized. Wrong move and get your mind on your passenger side. There we go.
I mean, he got it. I mean, he got it.
Great job.
That was entertaining. It's fun to see people like that, friends, just kind of get after it and talk and laugh with one another.
I was thinking when Michael Cooper said that, I was thinking a player.
I think we need to name this segment Bibby's Boys Club.
Oh, very nice.
This is Boys Club questions. I kind of like the backstage vibe. Bibby's first time as a sideline reporter. I enjoyed it.
Rachel, get people in the chat to come up with questions.
Yeah, chat, what do you want to see?
From Bibby's Boys Club.
Bibby's Boys Club. Let me, first of all, you guys like that name? Should we do it more?
No, it's fantastic. Hey, well, when you were a three-point shooter at Old Dominion, was there a shot, one particular shot you liked, right side, left side, straight on?
You know, my favorite spot on the court is left wing. That's great, yeah. From far, that's why I'm eyeing this 4-point circle right here on the left wing.
You think you got that?
I'm gonna come early to one of these weekends and get in there and practice
Why
and
don't you
see
just
how
wear
I
the
shoot.
outfit? Wear the outfits and shoot it with the heels.
Nancy, I would rip these sleeves right off of this jacket, and it's vintage, so I might get in trouble for that. But next week for sure, I'll be ready.
Rachel, you like your chances against Bibby?
Against Bibby, after his performance today and all those excuses he was making, sheesh. But no, we'll have to see. I don't want to disrespect Bibby like that.
But you just did.
I just need passes from Nancy. That's all I need, and then I think
Oh, yeah.
I'll shoot over 50%.
Right, you said I led Old Dominion in assists in my career. I never got one to you. I have to.
I know, we need that. We'll make it happen.
The pass is important. Seamed up, shooting pocket, all that stuff matters.
Hey, anybody who gives you the basketball like Magic or some of the great guards in the league, just make sure you take them to dinner.
That's all you got to do?
Yeah. Or like Curry. I mean, Curry buys his people stuff,
Oh,
right?
yeah,
Like-
watches.
Like
Yeah.
quarterbacks do.
For sure. All right. Big possession right here for Aliens. Millsap, no. All right, see, can they get some space? Allen, right away, out of the corner. They have so much skill.
They trust each other. They move the ball. They give it to one another. It's really phenomenal how they play.
They have game point next time they get the ball. Aliens, big possession. They got to get a bucket here. Millsap goes up, short with it. Good hustle. Ebanks for three. He's had a great game. They're calling it a 2. That hurts.
Yeah, he's been unbelievable. He's going to watch this film and he's going to be really happy about what he's done.
All right, 3 wins it. Game to 50. Last week. Elijah Stewart had a walk-off. Didn't even see it drop. Allen keeping it going. Step back. No way. There's a push. The Aliens ball.
Yeah, we were talking about, Devin Ebanks. He's got 20 points, 5 rebounds. I mean, in his debut here. And if Paul doesn't get hurt, he's not in this league again.
Yeah, there's a lot of guys that can play. Ice Cube gives them a chance in this league.
Well, Cube's the best.
And they're going to say no shot? I don't know about that one. That should have been continuation.
Yeah, I just need to see where he took off, but it very well could be a continuation. See right here, he's 1, 2, 3, probably a little too early on the foul. I think it was the right call.
All right, side out. No foul trouble really right now. He makes up top, pulls up. He is feeling it.
Make that 22 points.
Yeah, making it really interesting. All right, 3 wins it. Enemies live for shots like this. Gave Jordan Crawford just solo action at the top of the key. Gets downhill, he spins, pump fakes, kicks it. Allen, 4 on the clock. He's gonna take the layup. Got it.
It's a smart play. They're going to take the game winner away from you, just finish, and now shorten what you need to get to 50.
Right here, you go for 3. I think you almost have to, right?
Yeah, I think so. And they know that.
Ebanks for 4. Good rebound, Allen. Tracks it down. Crawford goes left. Step back. And it's good. That's game.
They got closers.
They do. They live for that moment.
Closers and posers.
They don't have any of those. They got closers.
Oh, no. When they finish the shot, they're there. Watch the shot. He goes up. He knows this is a great finish.
Here it is again. Watch the little heads he like. Seriously?
Yeah, look at the step back. Hand goes up.
So good. Look at Carmelo. Does he like it? Oh, yeah. Look at that smile. Said, I can score that. That's what's up right there. All right, let's send it over to Rachel.
Here with Crawford, that was a big shot at the end. You didn't hear it, but I heard Nancy say they have closers and posers. Let's see that finishing pose.
Oh yeah, closers for sure.
You guys had a slow start. What did you need to do to get that spark back in the game, get those shots falling?
Well, we ain't played with a rhythm all day, so we got to have rhythm so our shots can fall. We was a little sloppy, and that's all we was missing for sure.
Talk about those hustle plays. I feel like every loose ball you guys got to that, even though the shots weren't falling. Talk about the grit that this team has.
Yeah, you need guys that can get around the court. They was playing harder than us. They was getting all the loose balls, so we had to step it up.
An update on Isaiah. How's he doing?
Oh, he came back. He talking about his ribs broke, but he's still playing. Ain't nothing wrong with him.
He's all good. Well, great win today. Congrats. Thank you.
That's a great win by Enemies. They remain undefeated. See them at the top left of your screen. Aliens hanging in there. Bivouacs. Enemies 3-0. It's been a good week here in week 3 down in Baltimore, the Big 3. Enemies got it done. We got one more to go. It's going to be a bloodbath. Trilogy 3's company coming up next.